Hey, first of all, thanks so much to everyone who signed or shared the petition from the previous update. It's now got almost 30,000 signatures, and it got YouTube's attention. They reached out to me to hear our concerns, so I'm grateful there's still people working at YouTube who care about the user experience. For anyone who didn't sign the petition the first time because you didn't think it would do anything, a fair view, it's doing something now, so this is your second chance. Let's let YouTube know that we have not stopped caring. If you didn't watch the first video, basically YouTube said they're going to force ads at the end of all new videos from November. Most videos on YouTube already have these turned on anyway, but some creators like me and some other ASM artists still manually turn them off and earn a bit less so that our viewers can stay asleep at the end of the video. I've been woken up by Postroll Ads too many times, and I just don't want that for my viewers. I was surprised to learn how many of my viewers already pay for premium, but I still firmly believe that there should be a free ASMR viewing option that doesn't completely negate its purpose by waking you up at the end. If YouTube removes that option, I will personally put together a list of alternatives for you that can hopefully also still support creators. To make my argument more compelling, I also gathered some data from a poll and from my and some other creators' analytics to show YouTube that the ad changes might actually lose them money. The ad changes aren't going to affect that many videos on YouTube because most already have post-rolls enabled anyway, so there's no revenue change there, no gain or loss. But I project that the small subset of videos that is affected, like many ASMR videos, will actually make between 12 and 14% less revenue. I'll walk you along so you know I'm not just making that shit up. So the poll results say that at the moment 63% of people get ads, 29% uses premium, and 8% uses an ad blocker, as you can see here. After the policy changes, a large portion of the current ad viewers says they'll switch. 1% extra of total viewers will join premium, while 22% will get an ad blocker or stop watching YouTube ads in some other way, like switching to Spotify, for example. That makes for 30% of current viewers who, after the changes, won't be contributing to revenue for YouTube at all anymore. This projection is fully based on the poll results, but I also ran the numbers with my YouTube analytics as a starting point, and it paints a similar picture, as you can see. Now let's get into monetization. Let's ignore all the views that don't generate revenue, the red bar, because we're making a revenue projection after all. This shows us the makeup of total monetized views, but this ratio between views with ads and premium views isn't exactly the same for ad revenue versus premium revenue. Premium revenue per mil, or RPM, isn't exactly the same as advertising RPM. In fact, based on my analytics, ARPM from ads is slightly higher than PRPM. That gives us the makeup of total revenue. 70% from ads, 30% from premium. Again, that's pretty consistent with just the raw data from my analytics. Now let's see how the coming ad changes will affect the revenue. First of all, I needed to know how much ARPM increases when post-roll ads get enabled to see how much ad revenue could be gained. Of course, I don't have this data because I've never had post-rolls enabled, but thankfully some of my lovely YouTube friends were able to provide me with theirs. This gave me an ARPM multiplier of about 1.24 after enabling post-roll ads. Maybe you think that's low for adding one whole ad in a video, but keep in mind that post-roll ads only roll when the viewer reaches the end of the video and doesn't click away right before it. In general, it's just kind of a silly place to put an ad, in my opinion. If all viewer behavior stayed the same, this would entail an increase of about 17% for the revenue from videos that currently don't have post-roll ads enabled. Easy money, you might think, but let's look at the information from our poll results. With viewers changing the way they watch, the ad revenue will drop far below the current level, and of course premium revenue will increase slightly because of that extra percent of premium viewers, but I mean obviously that's negligible. This shows us a decrease of 14% in total revenue from videos affected by the ad changes. If I run the numbers again with my analytics as a basis, we get similar results with a 12% decrease. I imagine in the big picture there aren't a whole lot of creators left on YouTube who still turn off post-roll ads, but I'm sure the ones who go through the trouble have a good reason for doing so. Therefore, I think it's likely that this projection applies broadly to the entire subset of YouTube that will be affected by the ad changes, but definitely the ASMR community. Again, if you haven't already, please let YouTube know we care by signing the petition, linked in the description. And to all the people working at YouTube who are supporting us creators and users, thank you so much. We can only do this together. I know YouTube's a big corporation, and in the end everything is about money, so I hope I've shown that the monetary upside of these changes isn't as evident as it might have seemed. And is it worth alienating a significant portion of your users for that kind of uncertainty? Ultimately, YouTube, our incentives align pretty well, but creators know their audience and are simply in a better position to make the call on Postroll Ads on a video by video basis. Thanks for watching.